Wow, your hair looks so different today.
A seemingly harmless compliment, right? Not quite. For many Black women, this phrase carries a familiar sting, a reminder that their natural hair is often perceived as unprofessional, unkempt, or just plain other. This is just one example of the countless microaggressions Black women navigate daily in professional spaces. Imagine the weight of constantly having to prove your intelligence, your capabilities, your right to simply exist in spaces designed to make you feel less than. This is the reality for countless Black women who, despite their qualifications and achievements, are often met with subtle yet insidious forms of discrimination. These microaggressions, often disguised as compliments or offhand remarks, chip away at their self-esteem and create a hostile work environment. From being mistaken for janitorial staff to having their ideas constantly overlooked, Black women are forced to shoulder the burden of racism and sexism simultaneously. This essay delves into the lived experiences of Black women in the workplace, shedding light on the pervasive nature of microaggressions and their profound impact. Microaggressions are subtle, often unintentional forms of discrimination that communicate hostile, derogatory, or negative messages towards marginalized groups. Unlike overt racism, microaggressions operate in the shadows, disguised as compliments, jokes, or seemingly harmless observations. For Black women, these microaggressions are often rooted in stereotypes and prejudices about their race and gender. They can manifest in various forms, from backhanded compliments about their hair or attire to being interrupted or spoken over in meetings. Imagine being told, "You're so articulate," as a Black woman, implying that it's surprising or unexpected. It's a subtle reminder that you're not seen as an equal, that your intelligence is somehow an anomaly. These seemingly small slights accumulate over time, creating an atmosphere of disrespect and devaluation. These subtle acts of exclusion and invalidation can have a significant impact on Black women's professional trajectories. They may be passed over for promotions, excluded from networking opportunities, or simply made to feel unwelcome in their own workplaces.
I was once in a meeting where I was the only Black woman. When I shared an idea, everyone went silent. A few minutes later, a white colleague repeated the same idea and everyone loved it. I've been told I'm intimidating or aggressive for simply voicing my opinion. It's frustrating because my white male colleagues are praised for being assertive. I'm constantly asked to repeat myself or speak more slowly. It feels like they don't see me as intelligent or capable.
These stories are not isolated incidents. They represent the daily realities of countless Black women across various professions. They highlight the insidious nature of microaggressions and their power to diminish, silence, and undermine. Section 4. The Unseen Scars, Emotional and Psychological Impact. The emotional and psychological toll of navigating microaggressions at work is significant. Black women often report feeling emotionally drained. Constantly having to code switch and prove themselves takes a toll on their emotional well-being. They feel hyper-visible and invisible at the same time, like they're under a microscope. Their every move scrutinized, yet their contributions are often overlooked. They feel silenced and undervalued. Microaggressions send a clear message that their voices, experiences, and perspectives are not valued. This constant barrage of microaggressions can lead to a range of negative consequences, including anxiety, depression, imposter syndrome, and even physical health problems. Section 5. Rising Above Strategies for Black Women. While the onus of addressing microaggressions should not fall solely on the shoulders of those who experience them, there are strategies Black women can employ to navigate these challenging situations. Document everything. Keep a record of microaggressions, including dates, times, witnesses, and your response. Find your allies. Connect with other Black women and allies in your workplace who can offer support and solidarity. Set boundaries. Don't be afraid to politely but firmly push back against microaggressions. Remember, you have the right to feel safe and respected in your workplace. Your voice matters, and you deserve to be heard.